Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Rita, this is my channel 10 Red Lipsticks, and today's video is my update for Deck of Panning. Deck of Panning is a project pan created by Emily and Max. I will link her channel down below and I will link the game board down below. So Emily comes up with a game board where each card in a deck of cards represents a specific prompt, and we draw cards as we get through and hit our goals in this project. So I have a couple of new cards to draw today, so let's get into the update. First off, one that I haven't hit my goal on yet, I've got this Catrice Clean ID Hydro BB cream. I've tried shining a torch at this. You really cannot see through the packaging, but I have squeezed a lot of the air out, and as you can see, it's getting skinny. We haven't a whole lot left in this. This will be finished. My goal on this was to finish by next update, I'm certain. When I rolled it in, I think it was full from about this line here down to here, and it was like fat and there was air up here. So I've squeezed out, I've used it a lot over the last month. I am wearing it today mixed with my Colourpop foundation that's in my Partners in Cream project pan. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. It is very, very low coverage, so that's part of how I'm getting through it quite quickly. So and the colour is a bit too orange for me, but mixed with the Colourpop it works really well. So this is staying in. I can't remember the prompt for this. It might have been liquid, but this is staying in. But yeah, I think it'll be finished by next month. So very happy with my progress with that. Now onto one where I have hit my goal. This is the Catrice Romantic Gardens Everyday Face and Cheek Palette. I love the packaging, like the rose gold. I think that's so pretty. So actually I need to pause for a second and go and work out how many times I've used this. My goal was to use it 8 times, and I think I've used it far more than that. I've got it on, I've got 2 blushes, a highlighter, the bronzer, sorry, this highlighter, this blush, and this bronzer all on my face today. And this, with a little bit of this, is the only eyeshadow I have on as well. I'd done my base and then we were going out for coffee and I was like, my face looks a bit like a flat pancake with no colour on it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of cheek products into my eyes and, you know, something washed out and easy. And I think it looks really nice and really pretty. I had so much fun using this. It's excellent. The only con for me is that the bronzer is a bit deep, but like I just have a very light hand and use a very fluffy brush, and I think it works fine. Like it blends really well. So it's not like, you know, it's too deep. I put it on, then I can't move it around and I can't spread it out and, you know, what's the word? Dilute the colour. That's the one I'm looking for. But yeah, so I absolutely love this, and I think when I bought this, it was just on offer on Cosmetic for Less or something, and I love a face palette, so I wanted it. And then I looked up a few reviews, and one of them was like, this is a fairly good dupe for some of the Benefit face palettes. So I was like, yeah, absolutely, I want that. So I love it. I think it's amazing, and I've got more than my 8 uses. I'll just go now and look at how many uses it actually was. Terrible YouTuber. So I've looked back and I have 10 tracked uses of this, but I'm pretty sure I used it a couple of other times that I forgot to track because it was just so easy to put this on my what's it called, Project Level Up little palette from also from Catrice into my makeup bag and bring them to work with me, bring them out and about with me. It was just really easy, and I love the versatility and the ease of a face palette. Just kind of, you only have to pick up one thing, you only have to open one compact, and you've got a few options. Like here you've got 2 highlighters and 3 blushes. I kind of wish one of the blushes was more like definitively cool toned. Like I think this one you can kind of, it can go with a cool toned look, and this one, because it's so light, can go with kind of a lot of looks. But I wish there was one more kind of definitively cool tone blush in it. But other than that, it's amazing. You have a champagne highlighter, a pink highlighter, and a bronzer that, while obviously it won't suit everyone and it doesn't perfectly suit me at all, it's blendable, so I can make it work. So yeah, I absolutely love this, and I loved using it 10, or I think probably more like 12 or 13 times. And yeah, so pleased that I got back into this palette through this project. So that is rolling out, so we'll have to draw a card to replace that. Next, the first card I pulled was the Joker back in January. And are you kidding? Are you joking? Something that you don't want to pan. So I have my Gucci, what's called Goldie Red lipstick. And my aim is to wear away the packaging where it says Gucci. Can I get it to focus? Da, 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 da. I cannot get it to focus at all. And then I can't see if it is focusing. Anyway, we're like touching the word Gucci, but we have not worn any of it away. So still need to use this. I'm actually going to film another video after this, and I'm going to put on a bit more eyeshadow, and I'm going to put this red lip on with it because I think that'll look really pretty. But I wanted to go with more casual pared down look for this video. So yeah, still in it. This is a long haul one, and I am finding there are certain days in the summer where I think a red lip works really well, but I think it will be a bit easier once we get into autumn for me to hit this goal. Next up, another one that I have hit. This is my Zitsticka Pore Vac Clearing Clay Mask. Excuse me, and the prompt for this, I can't remember the prompt for most of these, but the prompt for this was the colour of the top that you were wearing. So I was wearing a grey top, and I was like, I don't really have any grey makeup, but I have this. So it has the lid and this guy, and it comes in a box that, can I see it? No. The box is grey as well. So I'm so bad at using face masks that I lowered my normal goal is 8 uses, because I'm using this project to kind of get around and kind of shop my stash and whatever, get around my collection. And I was just like, I know I can't do 8 uses of this face mask. So I did 4 uses, and still, it was like in the first 3 months or whatever, I got 2 uses done. And now in the last month, I've gotten 2 uses done. So finally, I've hit my 4 uses. Thank goodness. So yeah, I'm very relieved to have this done. It's great and everything. A wash off clay mask, it takes a long time and it's a lot of work. It's definitely the kind of thing I need. Like, I have really big pores, I have congested skin, very oily skin. So it's the kind of thing I need. But in terms of usability, for me, what I want is a mask that's kind of the texture of a moisturizer that you sleep in. There's one, I don't know if it has salicylic acid or something. Anyway, it's for oily skin. That Beauty Bay make, which is a sleeping mask, and I'm like, I would love to try that, but I've decided I'm not allowed to buy it until I finish a few face masks that I have in my collection. So by how long it took me to use this 4 times, I think that'll be quite a bit. Now, you do use quite a bit of it. Like, I have a big face, I have a big fart. So I don't know how many more uses it would take me to finish this, but yeah, I'm not allowed to buy more face masks until I finish a few out of my collection, but this is definitely not my ideal method of face mask or application type or whatever of a face mask. So yeah, glad I got the use out of it, and it's really old, so I do need to think about finishing that product. But anywho, it's rolling out of this project, thank goodness. So that's another one that we'll have to replace. Next up, one unfortunately that we're not replacing yet, even though I really thought we would be, is my Rimmel lipstick in Drop of Sherry. I absolutely adore this, but I've only used it 3 times because I lost it, and I only found it this morning. It had like rolled under my desk and away and under another piece of furniture, so I only found it this morning. It's so beautiful, I absolutely love it. So I think I'll have no problem getting those 5 uses in the next month, because it is a bit more of an autumn colour than a summer colour, but I think I will be able to get the 5 uses, and I'm going to try and prioritise at least knocking out most of them in the next month, if not all 5 of the ones that we have left. So for a total of 8 uses, as we said. Next up, and I think the prompt for this was has a pan, like already has a pan. So I combined 3 powders, a powder foundation and 2 face powders, I think, or 2 powder foundations and a face powder, excuse me, and broke them up to make them into a loose powder and combined them. And now we're down to this line that I'd made before when it was actually the Becca powder in here, but now it's my hybrid, a bit of setting powder, a bit of powder foundation powder. And I love this. It's going so well with this guy because this is such low coverage, and just in the summer, my oily skin, I need powder. So yeah, I've been really enjoying this, and it was kind of like halfway when it rolled into this project, and now it's all the way down here. So I'd say this will be empty by next month, which is ideal. So we have 2 new cards to roll in. I've got my deck of cards here with my little kitty cats on it. I've got 1 joker in the deck. These are really, really hard to shuffle, but I'll do my best because they're just like really textured, lovely paper. Thick, they feel really nice. They feel like a very fancy wedding invitation or something. Oh my God. Very hard to shuffle though. But there we go. So, first card is, for flip sake, why has this happened to me twice? Anyway, first card is the Joker. As you can tell, I'm thrilled to get that. Another little shuffle. Oh my God. And next card is the 4 of Diamonds. So I will be picking the easiest possible thing for the 4 of Diamonds. I don't know what the prompt is. And yet another thing that I do not want to pan for the Joker. I'm going to go look up what the 4 of Diamonds is. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I have picked my products. So for the Joker, are you joking? Something you don't want to pan. I have heard from other project panners that brow pencils take an age and are very difficult to pan. And I have 2 old brow pencils that I really need to move along. So I'm going to roll one of them in. This is the Cien Brow Perfect brush and pen. So I think it's probably meant to dupe a Benefit product, which I think this is the Little brand. I'm not sure, because the Cura is the Aldi brand. So anyway, it's one of these like triangular brow pencils, and here's what we've got left. So my goal is to finish this. I don't know if that's possible. I've seen like infinitesimal progress month on month from different people with brow pencils in their projects. So I've no idea if that's possible or not, but certainly it's going to be hard work and I would kind of rather not have it in a project pan. So I think it's perfect for this prompt, but also is something that I do need to move along. So, you know, if I suddenly have huge brows for the rest of the year, you know why. It's because I'm trying to make progress on this. So next up, we've got the 4 of Diamonds. So this is newest product in your collection. So we went to see Longlegs last Friday, whatever day it released, the horror film. It is really good. I highly recommend it. I am a scaredy cat, and in particular I hate jump scares, and there were a few jump scares, but they weren't out of the blue. It was like obvious a jump scare was coming. You know, the entire film is extremely tense, like very, very, very high tension. Like literally, I would not go and see it if you have a heart condition or if you're pregnant and you've been told to reduce stress or something. It's like intensely tense. And it's just the whole time it's building and building and building. So that was stressful, but it was a good story, and I thought all the actors were phenomenal. But the few jump scares that it had, it was obvious to me that they were coming. You know, if you watch TV, if you watch films, I think it's pretty obvious that they're coming. So I kind of consciously chose whether to watch them or not. And if I, you know, was feeling too stressed out by it at the time, I would just close my eyes and wait a minute. And then when the jump scare obviously happened, I would open my eyes again. But yeah, it was very good. So anyway, we were out at the cinema, me and my mum and my partner, and we had a lovely time. And then we were going for something to eat, and she had to go to a shop to buy something for work. And we were just across from Primark, Pennies, and I was like, just gonna go have a little look. And I just was in a treat myself mood, and I don't know why, but anyway, I bought a brown mascara, an e.l.f. lip oil, which I've a bone to pick with you, YouTube. I don't like it at all. And I feel like the reviews I've seen of it were not clear about what it actually is, but anyway. And a single shadow from Catrice. So this is the Space Glam Chrome eyeshadow in 010 Moonlight Glow. What a good name. That is such a nice name. And it's this like green flippy shade, and here's what it looks like swatched. And the reason that I wanted this, I saw somebody on Instagram had hit pan on this, and I was like, oh, interesting. And I was wondering, would this be a good green highlighter to wear with my Natasha Denona mini gold palette, because I really feel I would love, not all the time when I'm wearing that palette, but I would love to have a kind of green gold highlighter to wear with that palette. And I think this would work. I think it'll be kind of a bit much, but I think that's kind of what I want from that. But I also think this will be a beautiful eyeshadow, and including, so my goal on this is going to be 8 uses, like my goal for most things in this project. I'm trying to have it at 8 uses, which I think will be difficult for a single shadow, but I think this will be a beautiful inner corner and maybe lower lash line colour, even if my whole look, I don't want to have, you know, this green shimmer all over my lid, but I think it's like colourful but very, very subtle colour, so I think it's actually very wearable. I haven't worn it yet, and I'm excited to try it out, and I'm definitely going to know what I think of it after 8 uses. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. Now we have 2 very challenging products. We've got the lipstick, which will be easy enough. I'm not certain if the colour is perfect for August, so it might stay in, but definitely by September that'll be out. This guy, I'm not sure if I can do it in a month, but 2 months definitely. This will be done next month. This will be done next month. So I'm pretty happy with what I've got in this project and the progress that I have been making. I am pre-filming this on the Friday, and then it's going to go up on the Saturday. So that is, I'm excited to watch everybody else's updates. I won't be able to watch them on Saturday because I'm flying to Scotland for my friend's baby shower, which is very exciting. We're just all flying in the morning, flying out in the evening. If this whole IT issue resolves itself and we're able to get through the airport okay, we shall see. But yeah, I'll be watching all of your updates on Sunday. I'm very excited. So yeah, hope your projects are going well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.